Mighty Oromasis Discourse during the 2022 7 Sacred Weeks on December 4th. Our beloved Oromasis told us, "Children of light, it is with great joy that I speak to you today and happily pour my fire blessings upon you. You know the fire element is the most difficult to conquer because the flame does not accept anything impure within itself, always repelling everything that is different from the perfection of the cosmic Christ." I have been working under the direction of Helios and Vista for countless ages, and I had to go through many initiations to occupy this cosmic position of director of the fire element, which was held by Helios himself until someone capable could replace him, so that he might concentrate on other higher pursuits in this solar system which he conceived and sustains. I would like you to know that the occult hierarchy is similar to a large corporation in your octave, being directed by many intelligences. We have divisions and departments like your companies. The various departments are further subdivided into a smaller sector, and as in your organizations, there are many ascended life streams working to ensure that life within the solar system and planet follows its natural path in perfect accord with its divine plan. When Helios Vista conceived this solar system, they already had in mind all the positions in their functions, as well as the beings that could occupy them. The divine blueprint for each planet in this system has been placed within each silent watcher who holds the immaculate concept for them and their evolutions. And each planetary silent watcher is subordinated to the direction of the cosmic silent watcher, who has the function of maintaining the immaculate concept for this entire system. Therefore, all of us, before making any decision, be it planetary or referring to the solar system, always check with the silent watchers to ensure what we have in mind is in perfect harmony with the divine plan. Know that the directors of the elements and the great builders of form always work in perfect obedience to this plan, building each stage of this project according to the will of their parents, the lords of these systems, our beloved Helios and Vista. Our greatest joy, my beloved ones, is to carry out the divine plan and see the beauty and perfection of this project being manifested in each cosmic moment of this individualized system or planet. In the history of planet Earth, there have been moments of great tension and doubts whether humanity would be able to overcome the difficulties that arose during this project, rising again in the victory of the divine plan, freedom, and the ascension. But Sanat Kumara brought us hope, and through his love and confidence in humanity's victory, the spark within human hearts that was almost exhausted was fanned again, awakening hundreds of thousands of life streams that were plunged into a deep sleep. This story that is kept alive in the form of a legend that is passed from mouth to ear of those who are wakened up, I'm sure you already know. I know that many of you, despite not remembering, feel this truth through the flame of your hearts. Now, for those of us who have accompanied this planet since the beginning of its conception, and being free and ascended beings today, we remember everything that happened as if it were yesterday. For us, these last 4.5 million years seem very recent, and we can reactivate our memories and remember the joy and hope that arose in our midst since then, because we love this planet and its humanity very much. We love each and every one of you who serve us through the ages. Some of you are part of those who came to populate the planet in its early days. Others came to help Sanat Kumara in his project to rehabilitate the humanity. Others of you came after this most tense moment in the planet's history, leaving your original stars and join us out of your own desire to serve and contribute to the victory of this planet. But all of you who today feel the call of the light and a great desire to serve are beings who have already passed through many stars and have a curriculum vitae with many experience, talents, skills, and past achievements. You sometimes consider yourself small and without resources, don't you? That is because you do not remember. My beloved ones, you just do not remember what you have lived on this planet and on other stars you have served in the past. Can you feel this truth? Or do you think I could tell you something untrue? I have no reason to deceive you, and none of the ascended hosts use means of manipulation. We are the ones who work for you to wake up and return to a full state of alertness and perfect memory of what you truly are. Therefore, I assure you, all of you without exception who are reading this message and feel the truth of it touching your hearts, you certainly have at least a few hundreds of thousands of years on your journey through life as an individualized being. I laugh a lot when I see you worried when you look at your ID and then add the extra wrinkles that appear on your faces. Now tell me, how would you feel if you could look into your cosmic ID? I hope you do not go crazy when you remember that you are much older than your earthly age in this current embodiment. Beloved ones of my heart, you are much older than you think. And yet, despite the hundreds of thousands of years you are, many of you are still very young when compared with cosmic beings like the Sun Lords, the Elohim, the directors of the elements, the great menus of races, and the great gods of the mountains. I want you to know, we have even older elders above us. Therefore, look how the feeling of age is a great illusion on this planet, and indeed, a universe-wide illusion, for we know that we are eternal from the moment of our conception by our God-parents. A great intelligence, when it desires, expels an atom from its own body, charges it with its fire breath, qualifies it with the qualities it desires, and that is it. A new being comes out of the great silence and manifests itself in an individual form. Will you be shocked by this truth? Everything happens just like that, in a very simple and spontaneous way. No, my beloved ones, there are no great mysteries. Mystery is something conceived only by the ignorant human mind. Are you getting what I mean? The Father lives in the Son. The Son is a continuation of the Father. And Father and Son are just one. And life multiplies in this way and expands ever forward. There are countless stars, solar systems, systems of worlds, constellations and constellations within a larger constellation, universe and universes within another larger universe. And so life is multiplying, and not even Helios and Vista or Alpha and Omega can see a starting point or limit of life. Life just is. It simply exists. It is just how it is. No beginning and no end, with limitless multiplicities of worlds and forms, and in itself without any form and age. I think I am getting too carried away with my discourse, but what I wanted to convince you of today is that you have within yourselves many talents and abilities that have been developed and perfected over hundreds of thousands of years. You still carry talents and capabilities that will be developed in the next hundreds of thousands of years. Soon, stop feeling incapable and small, for you are great beings and have incredible power and powers stored in your causal bodies. You just need to refresh your memories and trust. And when you feel this truth glowing brightly within you, You must begin to make a conscious and determined effort to call all these treasures into your hands and use again. They need to come forth, and they will, for they are your birthright. For you are the pioneers of an age of glory and perfect achievement, where the I Am presence will visibly manifest on this planet and usher in a new cosmic cycle, the age of love and freedom. Beloved ones, do you trust my words? Could it be that my blaze and fire managed to touch your hearts and fan the flame of life within them a little more, making it more sparkling and brighter? If you are motivated, then I achieved what I wanted this day. We love you so much. Please remember to bless our elements. Pour out your gratitude to our children who gladly serve you. Remember us and our words in these sacred weeks and call us to your aid, as we can only help if you invite us. Please, when you feel powerless and downcast, light a candle or your fireplace. Look at the flame that dances in front of you and remember Oromasis. Call my fire in love. Feel my fiery presence flooding your cells, organs, and tissues. And I will joyously descend and fill you with energy and vigor so that you can continue your work in this human octave until you fully rise and join us in our working groups in higher octaves. And in perfect unity and cooperation, working for the I Am presence in the heart of the great central sun, let us go hand in hand, always expand the kingdom of God in His never-ending work of creation. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you, Oromasis. Dear hearts, this was the wonderful discourse of beloved Oromasis. I hope you enjoyed it. And the next one that I will record, you be the one of the goddess of light. I hope to meet you there too. And now to finish, I would like that you feel the luminous presence of Oromasis enfolding you. Visualize his fiery presence sweeping your physical, etherical, emotional, and mental bodies, dissolving all wrong patterns, discordant elements, transmuting them right now into ascended master perfection of light. And may Oromasis raise you in this moment, in that beauty of your higher mental body. And I command it in the name, power, and authority of my beloved mighty and presence, and the I am presence within your heart. And I know it's done and it's sustained. Have a beautiful day, and I see you in the next video. Morgan Bay.